You know, it's a really good question, but it's so broad. It's so, I mean, it's simple, but it's a complicated question. You know, I look at what inspires me, and there's so many things. You know, at any given point in time, I look around and, you know, in the house there's Photo Pro. You know, I have the lighting notebook on the table, Shutterbug. You know, look at this, people pictures. You just pick it up and you flip through it, and there's this guy. There's this guy, he's standing in front of a sheet in a garage. Looks like there's an ice chest in there, there's a surfboard. But, you know, you look at this picture and you think, wow, there are so many ways, so many things, so many ways I could make that a different picture. You know, you throw up a sheet in your garage and you put somebody in front of it and you crop it in just such a way where the person looking at the image never knows that it was taken in your garage in front of a sheet. There's all kinds of crap going on, all kinds of things. But it's looking at things like that. You look at how other people are doing it. You look at how the professional photographer's doing it. You look how the photographer that makes $10,000 an image, look how they're doing it. Look how the person is doing it that is using their cell phone or their, you know, $200 camera they got at the pawn shop because that's all they could afford, but their love and their passion for photography drives them to do the best that they can with the best that they have. And you look at all these things, and that's what inspires me, because there's so many people out there that are taking pictures just because they enjoy taking pictures. And those are the people, those are the things that inspire me. You know, I say it's everything around me, because let's say you go to lunch and I'm sitting there at lunch and I look at the fork on the table. It's a nice silver fork on a pristine white tablecloth. And the way that the sun is coming through it hits the fork and bounces off, the way that the shadow kind of comes down, you just look at it and you're like, wow, that's a really cool shot. It's simple, it's basic, it's elegant. I just really like that. And then you look at the person next to you. You know, she has on this really cool hat. And you're like, wow, that hat is just, I love that hat. Now, and then your mind starts going and you start to just drool, and you're thinking, wow, what if I had that shot? Oh, and now I need a barn. I need a really cool barn. And if I had that hat in a barn, hanging up, and the light, and then maybe stick a piece of straw in it, and that would just be such an awesome shot. Now here you are thinking, I'm just going to lunch. But now at lunch, based on the fork, something that's at every lunch, and this arbitrary woman sitting next to you, you just got two awesome shots, and in your head you're like, man, I could so pull that off. It's simple. That's a fork and a hat. I mean, So it's all of these things that are around you, from magazines to books to people, conversations you have with someone. There was a conversation I had with someone, it was a month ago, and it spawned off into a really cool shot. You know, to go back to one of the latest projects, one of the boxing projects. I was randomly going through Flickr, just looking at images, and I had seen a shot where someone had taken a picture of a boxing glove. And I thought, wow, that's a really cool shot. I like that. It wasn't anything spectacular. There wasn't, you know, any just off-the-wall lighting or any kind of funky textures or anything. It was just a cool shot of a boxing glove. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool to start a new project with boxing? And then the wheels start spinning. Once you get that first piece that comes in, the wheels just start going, and you're like, oh, okay, and then we can put them in headgear and make them look sweaty and on a plain white background, just nice. And then it goes back to the fork shot. It's just a nice, elegant shot, but at the same time, it looks hard and gritty, and it just, well, as you see, when they come out, they just look awesome shots. And so, to answer the original question, where does my inspiration come from? It comes from everything. It comes from everything around me. It comes from you. So, with that, I thank you. Alrighty, there you have my Frosted Flakes, because I've been in the hotel room and I'm hungry. Oh, there you have our monitor. Perfect. Laptop on the table. There's the bed. Yep, there's Pixel's monkey. Hey, monkey. And here you have our set. So basically what we're demonstrating here is the fact that you don't need a huge fancy set. You don't need all the lights in the world. They help, they allow you to do different things, but you can do so much with the basics. We have a 500 watt LED here. We've got a house lamp on the back side. We've got another house lamp on the other side. And that's it. A piece of black fabric that we got at the fabric store, 10 bucks, 12 bucks, held onto the lamps, not light stands or anything else, held onto the lamps by paper clips, or sorry, clothespins. And that's it. That alone with the proper camera settings, and you can make something that looks spectacular. That when you look at it, you're like, wow, that looks awesome. So I've been here all week filming in this room by myself, and it's, you can see what I have to work with. So cinematography, film, camera, digital, there's so much of it that is smoke and mirrors. When you look at the big picture, you see all the crap going on, stuff held up with tape and rope and bubble gum and whatever it takes to get the shot. People go through, there's so many people behind the scenes sometimes that go through a shot to make it happen. So when you see the film or you see the image, you're like, wow, that's just an awesome image. And behind the scenes, there's someone dangling above someone holding sprinkles of glitter, or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to take you guys behind the scenes and let you see that there is so much that can be done with just a few bare essentials, and you can accomplish amazing results. So with that, I hope that I've inspired you as much as you've inspired me, because stuff like this I've seen a million times from other people that have shown me how to do things, and far be it of me not to pay it forward. So you guys, good luck, have fun, and keep shooting. Now get out of my room.